80% of what we do as painters is prep. Some people find it very tedious, but it's an important aspect of what we do. I think day 2 on site, my uncle looked at me, he's like, "You're a lifer. You're gonna be doing this for the rest of your life." I didn't really appreciate the trade back then, but as time went on, I fell in love with it. Originally, I was more of a production painter. It was just kind of a, there's an industry term like blow and go. Get in, get it done, get out. So I think when I started to appreciate it was when I got into the finer aspects of it, when I could like look at something at the end of a job and be proud of it and find like a rewarding aspect to it. I am a lifer. I'm in this prep process. So it depends, it varies a lot. Today we'll be using Benjamin Moore's INSL-X Block Out primer. It's an exterior acrylic primer specifically formulated to block tannin. If this were not pre-primed lumber, we would be going through and priming it, but it is primed, so we're gonna go through, just lightly sand it. A lot of the profile is already out of this lumber. It's a quality cedar product. When you're sanding pre-primed product like this, our goal is not to burn through the primer. So we're gonna use like a higher grit sandpaper. It's basically a finishing sanding. We're just gonna go through, scuff it. We say it gives it bite or tooth. Give it a little bit of abrasion so that when the finished paint goes on or the spot prime goes on, it actually has tooth, it has bite, it can hold on to that lumber. Tannin blocking primer is important because if you don't do this, within days or weeks, you're gonna have tannin bleed coming through your finished paint, especially light color paints. On this house today, we're using Benjamin Moore's Aura in a White Dove. And if we weren't to do spot priming, I'd say within days, we would have red or yellow streaks coming through the lumber. On the nail holes, we might have little brown or red rings around the nail holes bleeding through. INSL-X Block Out primer, it's going to cover all the staining, all the tannins in the wood. It's gonna seal that product. So then when I'm taking this premier grade product and putting it on top of that, it's even more assurance. I learned the ropes on Benjamin Moore. It was the first product I used on day 1 when I started painting. We're using Aura on this site because it is Benjamin Moore's premier top coat exterior product. We know that it's gonna last for a long time. What I like about Aura, coverage. I know that if we are going over a different color, for example, if this house were maybe a darker shade and we're trying to move to a lighter shade, Aura has a higher coverage rate than maybe some of the other lines. I think the thing that makes me most proud to work with people I work with is their attention to the detail, is that they care about the quality. It's just rewarding. I'm addicted to it. I mean, you're a finisher. You're the one who goes behind people. I mean, they often say the painter will fix it. And that's what we do. I tell everyone on my team, like when I'm training them, we fix all the problems. Wood joints don't meet properly, we're gonna correct that. If the walls aren't smooth, we're gonna skim that out, we're gonna paint that, we're gonna make it beautiful. And it's nice to know that like you're part of that process.